Hey everybody, catchcamper.com here with another video. We're going to winterize our plumbing system on our brand new RV. It's a FR3 30DS. I've already done a lot of the steps, so you don't have to go through all that, but what you would do first is you want to come and open up your low point drain. So there's a label on the side, and then on mine you can see there's actually two pipes sticking down. One of those is for the water tank, the other one is the low point drain on the plumbing system. So I don't have valves, I have to unscrew those caps and water comes flowing out. And then open up all your sinks up, and that lets the water drain out of the entire plumbing system to get all the air out. And then the next step you want to do is you want to go to your hot water heater and you want to drain that. And so here's the anode that kind of absorbs any corrosion when you're using your hot water heater. And so if you take that out, all the water is going to flow out there. Once again, you open the water valves inside all your sinks and showers and everything, and that lets the water drain out of here. So now the hot water tank is empty and the plumbing system should mostly be empty. There's two methods that you can use to winterize your tank. One is that you put an adapter on your inlet, you blow air through the system. A lot of people use that, and it's a very low cost, easy method. I worry about water getting trapped in a low point on a pipe and then freezing and bursting. I'm not as fond of that. The other method is using anti-freeze. This isn't an antifreeze like you use in your car. This is a special fresh water supply antifreeze. You can pick it up at camper supply stores, but then also AutoZone stocks it. They have it on sale right now. It's actually a little cheaper to get it there. This is Camco. They make everything for campers. Supposedly good down to minus 50 degrees. But this is a non-toxic. It's for fresh water, as you see. So you don't want to use a car antifreeze. You want to use this RV/marine antifreeze. So you have the water system drained. The next thing you want to do, you want to isolate your hot water heater, because this stuff will corrode your hot water heater and ruin it. So you don't want that to happen. Now I've got some graphics. Don't get hung up on the graphics. You know, they're pretty amazing. But look at what I'm trying to show here. So you should have your hot water system should be kind of wired like that, or plumbed like this. And so you have your cold water intake, gets heated in the hot water heater, comes out, and then you have three valves set up. And I don't think I used the right symbols for valves, but anyways, you see what it is. So what you want to do after you drain the hot water heater is you want to close these two valves, and then you should have this cross pipe here, and that one you want to open. During the season, when you're using your hot water heater, these would be open, allowing cold water to come in, heat, and come out, and this one would be closed. But to keep this antifreeze from getting in here, you close this one, close this one. Now the antifreeze can't get in the hot water heater, but then you open this one, and that lets the antifreeze circulate throughout the system. On mine, I drew the picture because on mine it's inside of this compartment here, and I don't know, without a light you can't see it very well, but this has a cold weather climate, so this is to try and keep the cold out of that compartment, and so that's the way that is. System's all set up. I've drained it. I've got this up here. Let's see if there's a flaw in the system. Nope, it's going to work. Alright. So now you want to get that hose down in the bottom of that antifreeze bottle so that it'll get all of that antifreeze. Okay. My manual calls for 4 to 6 gallons. I was going by memory. I bought 4 gallons, so let's see how this works. So now I've got the antifreeze all set up. Right now all my valves are closed. So we come inside. We turn on the water pump switch, and then we just pick any sink. We'll start with the cold system, and you run it till the pink comes out, so that happened pretty quick. I'm just going to work on the cold water on all through 4 pipes. So come in here, cold water. Yeah, I thought I had everything drained out. You see how much clear water is coming out. Of course I didn't blow it out. Here comes the pink. And out of the shower head. This is perfect timing for Halloween now that we have the blood coming out of the shower head. And now we're going to do the same thing for the hot water. I think I'm running low on fluid out there. I'm going to pause and let's see. Okay, I was out of the first gallon, so now let's run it here. There we go. And that's coming out nice and pink. Hot water in the bathroom. Hot water in the kitchen. That one's closed, you can tell that. And then don't forget the outside shower. Alright, I'm out here on the outside where my outside shower is. And so let's see, we'll start with the cold water. And switch into the hot water. Did I run out of juice again? Yep, so that's my second gallon. There's still a little in the bottom. I'll pour these into one jug. Let's get the third gallon in there. And let's finish up that outside shower. Alright, so hot water on the outside shower again. Take a second till the pump primes up. I don't mind wasting a little bit of fluid to make sure that I'm pumping anti-freeze out and not pink water, because I don't want any water in the system. So that's nice. That's good. Now my RV has a black tank flush. You've either got to blow that out or put some anti-freeze in that also. I'm not going to go through that because that's, if you look at my video on sanitizing the tank, you know, you have to use a pump and pump it in there, or else a compressor to blow the air. I'm not going to show you all that right now. I've got my little porta tank hooked up here. You saw a lot of water was coming out, so I've gone ahead and let that water run out into this porta tank, and I'll get rid of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and close it up because I'm going to end up putting antifreeze into the drains. I almost forgot, you want the toilet to run pink also. You don't want water up in there freezing. So there's some water in the toilet. And now what you're going to do is you're going to put a quart of antifreeze into each drain to fill the traps. And pretty sure it's a half gallon into the toilet, which will go into the black tank and protect, you know, the trap, the system there. So that's all there is. I'm not going to show you pouring water down the drains, but make sure you get every single one. I almost forgot the outside shower, and I almost forgot the toilet. So make sure you put a quart down each drain. So I've got 1, 2, 3 sinks basically, the shower, and then about a half gallon down the down in the toilet, and then I need to pump some into the black flush tank. Hey, thanks for watching. That's catscamper.com, and we'll see you at the campground.